Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my channel. If you randomly clicked on this video, my name is Linda Kawunda and I'm a transgender male, meaning I hate my body. Yeah, I'm just joking with you guys, but I'm serious. Yeah. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting a video. I'm really sorry that I haven't been posting a video. It's because, the main reason why is because there was a lack of testosterone in the whole of South Africa, and I was also out of supply. My daughter is really far away, so I couldn't go to her, so I had to send her emails and she wasn't responding, so I just had to be patient until she responded. So yeah, meaning that if I didn't have supply, meaning I wasn't getting my t-shirts, there were no changes, you know, I was depressed. Okay, I wasn't really depressed, but then things were just reversing back, and yo, the mood swings. So yeah, that's the reason why I couldn't post a video. Apparently there will be a second wave, you know, regarding the shortage of testosterone. So guys, if you don't have it, please contact your doctor right now and go get it, because it's depressing, trust me. You know, and this past month that I wasn't getting my shots, I felt miserable. You know, I felt like nothing in my life is working, because it's hard to know that, okay, you know what, you're doing great in your life, you're moving forward, and then you get a setback, you know, and a setback that you can't really change, but you just have to be patient with it. So this video is mainly about bottom growth, but then since I haven't had my shots, the changes were reversing back. Some things were reversing back, so I'll try to touch on that. You know, whoa. Before we get into the video, viewers' discretion is advised. If you're under 18, please do not watch this video. Ask your mom to watch this video, ask your dad, ask an adult, you know, please do not watch this video. And if you don't want to know about my sex life or whatsoever, do not watch this video. Go to another video, because it's gonna get real. And the first question that people ask me is, do I have a dick? Do I have a dick? You know what? Do I look like I have a dick? Whew. I never answered that question. Truth be told, I just blue tick people when they ask me that question. If they ask me face to face, I just smile. Yamasha. I go, like, that's the question a lot of people have, right? Yeah, so this video is about me clarifying all that and what's been happening down there since I'm on testosterone, because there are changes, there are a lot of changes. Okay, not really, but there are changes. And your question is, what is a cisgender male? A cisgender male is a person who is a man, is a guy, is a male. Okay, cisgender male is a person who's born male and identifies themselves as male. Same goes for a cisgender woman. Is a person who's born female and identifies themselves as female. So the colloquial word that you guys use is straight people, right? You say those people are straight. Well, in our community we say there's cisgender men, cisgender women. When a cisgender male goes through puberty, his balls have to drop and the dick has to grow, right? So what happens when a female takes testosterone, because there are no balls to drop and there's no dick to grow. So what happens? Okay, how would I explain this? Okay, let's say this. Okay, you guys see? Yeah, I use my fingers. Okay, so this is what, like, the vagina, right? So I don't know what you call it, whatever. But yeah, so this is it. This is like this. So pretty. That's like this. You can't see the clit. You hardly see it. You hardly see it. Okay. So it's like this. I'm not sure if you see. I do have drawings, but I'm just gonna explain. You know. Yeah. So it's like this, right? You hardly see the clits. You hardly see shit. You hardly see anything. Okay, you do. You see it, but then it's not there. It's not visible. But then once you start taking tea, it grows. Like, it literally, it grows. That's it. Day 0, it looks like this, right? Like you hardly see the clits. It's there. Yeah, that is day 0. That's when you're pretty. That's like a normal female anatomy or whatever you want to call it. I don't know which word should I use, but we're just gonna use vagina, right? Yeah. As I said, no children in this video, because yeah. So that's just it. Day 0, pretty, and everything. And then this one, I drew day 183 since I'm on T, right? As I said, the clit grows, right? Clitoris, it grows. So, what you're about to see, 100. Yo, camera phone on focus. This is 183. That's what it looks like, right? Right, in this drawing. What you see here is the clit, right? It's been growing. It has like foreskin in a way. It covers it all to the end. And then you just left with this pink thing, which is the clit, but then it has like foreskin, which is a hood, right? It's the hood. Remember, I think I was 2 months on T, and I told you guys that I had to change underwears because it was growing. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but then I think I was about 2 months on T when one of my videos, I told you guys that I had to change my underwears because it was really getting uncomfortable because it was growing. It was growing. Actually, that's like the first change that you're gonna see is bottom growth. Literally, like first week or second week, you're gonna feel something funny down there. Funny enough because you never notice, but then after like a few weeks, you're like, whoa. Someone asked me do I have random hard-ons. Yeah, it does happen. It does happen, but then okay, before we get to that, let me say it does erect. Okay, it does erect, and when it erects, it's not like you have a boner that you're gonna see, but then you can tell, which you know what, it does erect, and you know, how can I explain it? I wouldn't say it grows bigger, but then like the size kind of changes. Yeah, the size kind of change when it's erect. So do I get random hard-ons? Yeah, you do get random hard-ons. You do get random hard-ons. And in the morning also. Not saying you wake up with the boner, but then sometimes, yeah. And a lot of things have to change with you. Well, okay, a lot of things have to change once it starts growing, because you have to change your underwears. I mean, even sex positions have to change. If you are a trans man dating women, positions have to change. The reason why I'm saying this is because you can have a trans man dating guys, right? So that's why I'm saying if you have sexual intercourse with females, sex position has to change. Right? I want to touch on this, guys. Trans men can also date men. Just because I'm trans, I know a lot of you will be like, why did you change into a male if you're gonna date a male? People will date whoever they want to date. That's what you should know, that there are trans men who date women, there are trans men who date men, there are trans men who do both, It just has to change. Mainly because it's grown now. It's grown. Like the spot where you used to feed it, it's different. It's different. Well, for example, let's say like with the scissors, right? Like those positions have to change because you don't feel it in the same spot, and like getting head, that is also yo guys, and getting head on T is, the licking, that has to stop. That has to stop. That no, that has to stop. That that has to stop. No, that has to stop. I mean, it's grown. Equally, it's grown. So now, what you gotta do is, that's what you gotta do. I can't make the sound. I don't know. I can't make the sound. But the licking, Oh, that has to stop. No, no, no. That has to stop, you know. Now we're all about the... Yeah, that's what you should do. So if you're dating a trans man and you know you want to surprise him, you know, take my tips. Take my tips, I'm telling you. Yeah, and with penetration, personally, I hate being penetrated. That shit is painful as fuck. But I heard, like, when I was asking my other trans friends who enjoy penetration, they said it's... I'm not gonna say it's tight. It gets tight, but then something happens. It's tight, but in a enjoyable way. It's kind of painful, but they say they enjoy it. But once you get used to it, you know. Yeah. So I don't know much about that. Do I still get my periods? If I recorded this video, a month ago, I was gonna say no, but then, okay, I had stopped my periods. You know, truth be told, I have stopped my periods. I think I stopped them at like the fifth month. Like, I didn't get my periods. I didn't. And since I wasn't getting my shot, and I missed like a month. So I got my periods back, which is horrific. It was really horrible. Yo, I felt like crying. So yeah, I missed my shot. So as I said, things were reversing back, right? I got my periods, but I got them for like what? For like 3 days. The first day was heavy, but then the 2 days was like, you know. But dating as a trans man, like the challenges, that question is kind of hard for me to answer, you know. Dating as a trans man, for me, it's kind of hard because I've been in a relationship like for the longest time. Even when I was pretty, I was still in a relationship with the same person. So I haven't faced those challenges because even way before, like, me and my girl took things serious, like I told her, I think, and when I date, what do I date? Yo, okay, it's still the same. As I said, I am in a relationship, been in a relationship for a very long time, for 5 years now. So, but then, if I were to date, I wouldn't date lesbians because lesbians are female, and if you date lesbians, I feel like in a way they would kind of treat you like a female, you know. So if I were to get back in the dating game, I'd just, truth be told, I'll just go for anyone who I like. Yeah, regardless of who they are or regardless of their gender. If I like the person, I like the person. Weird thing is, okay, it's not really weird, but then me dating, I'd go for any person who's feminine. Could be a trans woman, could be a gay guy. If you're feminine and you look good to my eyes, yeah. But then, if I were to date a trans woman who hasn't had surgery, or if I were to date a gay guy, there wouldn't be sexual intercourse, as I said, because I hate penetration. We would vibe in a way. Penetrate. Can the T? Okay, it's actually called the T penis. Can it penetrate? No. It's not that big. Maximum growth, it could grow up to your index finger, but you can try. You can try. Okay, since I missed my shots and changes were reversing, the changes that were reversing is that I got my periods back. Like I told you guys that I was starting to be hairy. I lost all that hair. I shaved my face. Yeah, I did shave because I was gonna go home the reason why I shaved is because I was gonna go home, and I haven't told my granny that I'm transitioning, so I decided to shave, so she wouldn't really see my beard. But then it hasn't been growing because you see, as you can see, it hasn't been growing because there was no testosterone in my body. So yeah, there was just less testosterone in my body, that's why it hasn't been growing. But now I could see it's coming back here, since I've got my shots, it's coming back. And yeah, and also my voice, I felt like it's not deep as it was. Someone asked me about how many meals. Actually, my doctor she loaded down for me. At 3 months it went up, and then now it had to go down because I missed the month of testosterone. So now I'm at a 0.5 every 2 weeks, meaning I inject myself every 2 weeks in the thigh, which is really hard. It's really hard. Sometimes it even takes me 2 hours to inject myself, especially if I don't have music. I need something to calm me down, because yo, hit me up on my DMs, in my socials. Just, I'm friendly, guys. Yeah, I feel like next hour, you know, I feel like you guys are really scared of me when you shouldn't. Leave your comments, put a thumbs up. If you dislike, it's fine, it's alright. We're not all gonna like the same thing. Put a dislike, leave your comments. Guys, please, let's do this. Please share the video, share the link, share the video. Please share the link to the video on your socials, like everywhere on your socials. Please, please, guys. At least like help me get like 600 subscribers in January. By January, if I get 600 subscribers, I promise you guys, I will go shirtless and show you all the changes that testosterone has done to my chest, because I've been recording videos and taking photos since I was pretty January until now, and there has been like significant change, which you guys can't see. So if you want to know more, share the link, you know, tell your friends, tell their friends, tell everybody, you know, to come watch the video. And yeah.